Hello, Internet, and welcome back to The Nest. It is Big Wing Interactive's monthly show about everything under the sun, digital marketing. My name is Kellen McGugan, and I am a social media specialist here at Big Wing Interactive.
Hi, everyone, and I'm Sarah Hoffman. I'm Senior Manager of Social Media Marketing. Thanks for tuning in. Today, joining us are special guests, Big Wing's own content marketers. We have Jill Hogue and Callie Johnson. And both Jill and Callie are specialized in email marketing campaigns. And today they're going to be discussing email marketing trends, challenges, opportunities, and most importantly, some best practices that we can take into consideration for 2017.
So first of all, thank you both so much for taking time out of your day to join us. We appreciate it. And I want to start off with some very broad strokes. The easiest thing I could possibly think of. What is email marketing?
Well, email marketing has been around for a long time, as you know. But it's been around for so long because it's one of the best platforms you can use to speak directly to your customers. I like to think of email marketing as a conversation that you're having with your customers. And it's actually a conversation that you've already been introduced because they've subscribed to your email list. And I just like to think of my personal emails in my inbox and like what information I'm looking for, maybe specials, information about a brand, news, events. And it's up to the email marketer to provide that information, to provide educational engagement type content to really just give your customers what they're looking for.
Yeah, that's awesome. And it's sort of a thing, you hit on something interesting because it's not necessarily just basic information about, just set amounts of things. It's really anything you want it to be. Like any business could pretty much get into email marketing, I would think.
Exactly, and really email marketing is about answering the right questions at the right time to the right person.
Cool.
And email marketing, it doesn't have to be salesy all the time. Like you can send emails just to say thank you to your customers.
Like with the Confluence.
Exactly, like this year we had a great email campaign for Confluence, and Confluence. And we sent a welcome email or a thank you email to the attendees, and it actually got a lot of great engagement. It's just to delight your customers and just to say thank you.
So as marketers, we constantly have to evolve our tactics to cater to specific audiences, like Confluence, for example. So what tools are available for us to use if you're just starting out with email marketing?
There are a lot of different tools available. It really depends on what you want to come out of your email. Some of the ones that we use and we like are MailChimp, Constant Contact, and Campaigner. We probably use MailChimp the most because it's the easiest to use and a lot of our clients really like it. But there's a lot of tools. You just have to kind of find out which one is best for you.
Great.
Okay, and so we've talked about, a little bit of the basics with email marketing. Now, getting deeper into it, are there any marketing disciplines that I need to be fantastic at in order to make my email marketing campaign amazing if I'm a small business? What sort of skills do I need to kind of have to really make it successful for me?
Well, in email marketing today, a lot of the platforms have made it so easy for anybody to do email marketing. But really for successful campaigns, you like to have somebody who's great at storytelling, that's a great copywriter that can, further engage in those conversations with your customers. It's good to kind of have a design or maybe a development background to where you can make beautiful custom emails for your customers. And another one is somebody who's diligent in testing and always improving and looking at the statistics and seeing what works best.
Right.
Okay.
Seems like email marketing is really all about personalization, right? So what are some ways you can grow your email list organically?
There's a lot of different ways that you can do that if you're going out to a trade show or something, especially if you have something like MailChimp. You can get an app on your iPad or your phone and people can put their email address in right there. You can also offer free things. Everybody loves free stuff, right? So how many times have you put your email in somewhere if they're like, hey, you can get this free guide, all you have to do is give me your email.
Oh, tons.
You'll do it, right?
Tons, yeah.
So that's
Every
a great
time.
way.
Yeah,
so if you
every
have,
single time.
if you have something really awesome that you can share with people, you can feel okay with putting it behind an email thing and making it so they're telling you, hey, that's okay, you can send me an email, and there's nothing wrong with that.
So diving into the actual creation of that email, you're getting started, you've got everything set up on MailChimp, it's great. You're about to set up your first email that's going to go out to the email list that you've had people double opt in, and so you're not doing anything illegal. So tell me, how important is a really strong subject line to kind of kick things off? How important is that?
It is the most important thing, I think.
Really?
It's your way in, right? If you could have like the most awesome email with tons of gifts and like beautifully designed, but if your subject line is awful, nobody will click it, because especially if it's not clear what you're wanting. And it's also something you'd want to make really actionable, right?
So like if your subject line doesn't capture the attention of your audience, none of it really matters, right?
Right.
Interesting. Well, so data is really going to play an important role in 2017, even more than ever. So in terms of email marketing, what kind of data can you glean from your analytics dashboard? What data can you use to measure and then ultimately improve your campaigns?
I mean, with, again, the platforms today, they make it really easy for you to look at your emails and create custom reports. And we always look for open rates, click-through rates. I mean, if somebody's opening up your email, but they're not clicking through, that means that you need to go back and look through the content that you're providing and customize it to who you're sending it to. And we like to do a custom segmented list, so where you're not sending just one big email to a big massive group of subscribers. You're able to cater your messaging to specific groups of your list.
Okay, and that goes so far as to like sending your emails to people who are actually opening your emails and who are engaging with your content, and so you can keep re-engaging them and hopefully get them to convert somewhere down the road, right? Am I right about
And
that?
a lot of businesses have different personas. They might have different segmented audiences. So I think it's really important to serve the right message to the right people, right?
Exactly, and a lot of tools you can do is really with your lists and making sure you have those lists clean and up to date, and exactly what you just said, having the right emails for what people are opening.
So for the people who are going to try and do their own email marketing campaign by themselves with no prior experience, just to give them a bit of a heads up, what are some things, like if I was a small business, what are some things that I should absolutely not do when it comes to email marketing? Are there certain huge no-nos that everyone should steer clear of?
Yes, for sure. There's a lot. There's actually laws about email marketing. There's the CAN-SPAM Act. If you send an email, you can get in really big trouble for sending emails to people who don't want them. Like $16,000 per email, not per send,
per email.
So if you send it to 100 people, it's $16,000 times 100. That's like the max penalty, but still, like you can.
Well, that sounds terrible.
That's a risk you don't want to take.
So you want to make sure that you're emailing people who want to be emailed, and that you're following the rules. One of the big rules that you have to do, and you've all seen it in all the emails that you get, you have to have an unsubscribe list. I'm sorry.
Oh, like a little button at the the
Yeah.
very end. If you don't want to be a part of it anymore, you could just unsubscribe.
Right. So
okay.
when you're subscribing to an email, you don't have to get it for all time and then change your email address. You can
Got
just
it.
click the unsubscribe link.
Okay, so that's like kind of one of the big things. Now we're getting in. It's 2017 officially. Happy New Year, everyone. So with 2017 coming around, and we work in social media, so it's evolving all the time. Every single week, it seems like there's something new out for social media. Now with email marketing, how do you see that kind of evolving in 2017? Are there some things that you're looking out for, or what's going to change, I guess?
I think a big thing is the personalization of your emails, and we were discussing that earlier. People are getting more and more in depth of what people are doing online, and email marketing is just going to be integrated more into those marketing campaigns, following everybody through what they're doing on the website, if they've left something in their cart, a reminder. I think that you're going to feel like each email is customized just to you, and it's just going to get even better.
Awesome.
So what other marketing outlets can you use in tandem with email marketing?
Social media
Okay.
is one thing that you can use. You can also use your own website to help you with that. That's how you can get people to sign up to get your email, and then you can keep talking to them, through their email box, what they've given you permission to, with content that you've created for your blog. So email works with everything. Sorry. Email works with pretty much everything that you have, as long as you're doing things the right way.
And it's interesting that you mentioned getting emails through social media, because you have like lead generation and stuff like that, and
Custom audience.
Yeah, custom audiences. Especially building custom audiences through those email lists is a big part of kind of re-engagement and retargeting in social media. So that's definitely something that we look forward to. But so at the end of the day, I'm a small business, budget's kind of tight. how much will this actually cost if I want this to be successful? Not just to get off the ground. If I really want to be successful, am I looking at a bigger investment, or am I looking at something that I can do for a couple bucks?
It's really cost-wise, like the amount of money that you pay is not as much as the time that it takes. So however much time, how much you value your time is more important. That's why we could do something great for you here at Big Wing, because we have the time to do that.
Yeah, and as far as custom email marketing goes, I've worked with both of you, and it's really great to see how much time that we're actually able to put in for businesses to make it really not only successful, but a lot of fun. And we can really see that in the engagement that we get with customers through email lists. It's pretty exciting stuff.
And naturally, when you see the return, you're going to want to naturally put more money and budget aside for email marketing and any other marketing campaigns. It's all about measuring that return.
Yeah, exactly. Email marketing has a huge ROI of is it 4,300%?
Wow.
Oh, wow.
And a lot of that, because the platforms are fairly inexpensive, and growing the list, you can do that organically. But you have pretty much like a 90% chance, you have a list, those people are going to get your emails. They're going to get that direct message to them. And I think that's part of why the ROI is so high. And really, that's all you really have to say is the ROI.
Yeah,
and that's part.
It's proof. The proof. It's social proof.
We have the numbers right here.
Exactly. And it's really just aligning with the company's goals and what they want their campaign to be. It can be as little or as big as they want it to be. And again, it goes with time as well. And people that are dedicated to testing the emails and cleaning up the lists and just making sure everything's running smoothly.
You hit a really important word there, I think, with testing. Testing constantly, making sure you're trying to improve upon your email best practices and what you're really trying to accomplish as a business. I think that's huge, especially going into 2017, where, as we talked about earlier, it's getting a little bit more personal. And so I think we're about done, but I want to ask, Sarah and I were discussing this yesterday. We were talking about email lists that we're a part of that we really enjoy, so we wanted to know some of your favorite email lists that you subscribe to.
I think we both have a common one. We love the Starbucks rewards
Yes,
emails.
yes.
They're so beautiful, and they're so customized to even what you order and letting you know about your points, and I just open every single one of those emails.
It's like you can't help it. As soon as you've seen it, you just click on it.
That's how I feel about BarkPost, which is BarkBox's email subscribe newsletter, and it is so great because they send really interactive content to your inbox every day. Who doesn't want to see animated dog GIFs every single day? I do, so it's great. I love subscribing to them. And Big Wing, of course. And don't forget to subscribe to our Big Wing email newsletter list called Wing Tips, and you can actually find that at the Contact Us section on our Big Wing website at bigwing.com.
Yeah, and don't forget to follow us on any and every social media outlet, Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We're out there. Thank you all so much. Jill, Callie, thank you so much for your time today.
Thanks for having us.
Yes,
Appreciate
thank you.
And that's it for us at The Nest. We'll catch you next month, and never stop learning.